Considering this Stator came from a 95 kilowatts refrigeration compressor, it really is quite pathetic in size. I mean, my 2 horsepower AC motors have bigger stators than this. The thing must work awful hard and rely on a lot of subcooling to stay cool. It was like trying to run a 4 horsepower air compressor pump with a starter motor from a car. Without serious cooling, it would struggle and burn out. I was expecting a lot bigger and a lot more copper out of this, but it's been a good experience. I suppose for a size comparison, there's a fucked up hard drive. I'll give you an idea just how small this thing is. I'm just going to cut the ends off it, try and punch the copper cores out of the Stator laminations and throw the rest in the steel bin. Might get a couple of kilos out of it, but not much. I know there's another pallet load of compressors that have been dropped, but I know they're a lot smaller than this. I don't even think they're worth cutting apart and stripping down. Just drain the oil and chuck them in the steel scrap. That's all for now. I've probably got about 4 kilos of copper here. Even with the mylar strips on it, it's still classed as domestic. There's no point in burning it because burnt copper is the same as domestic copper, price-wise. Still worth about $3.50 a kilo at my local place. I mean, any mylar that falls off on its own I'll separate out, but I'm not going to go to the trouble of peeling all the crap off it. Even with just the enamel alone, the red enamel coating, it's still domestic copper. There's no way to actually get it up to clean or refinery copper. So you just cut it out, leave all the string and shit on and chuck it into a bag for your domestic. They allow a certain degree of contamination, including the mylar strips. And they do come off, but there's no point. really. It adds to the weight. That's all for the poor old Danfoss scroll compressor. I guess that's my certificate of destruction for it. It's gone.